Alicia Hurt here, your servant leader, and I have a special guest. So I have Dr. Bishop here. Of course, you can see he's in Baltimore. Let's go, Ravens. Let's
Let's
go,
go, the
Orioles.
birds. Let's go, Oreo.
That's right. So Dr. Bishop is here. He's giving me some of his time. He's a small business owner and he wears many hats. So he has his own veterinarian practice. He also does non-for-profit work and he works with sustainability and out of the country. So without further ado, I'm going to turn it over to Mr. Bishop, Dr. Bishop, for him to explain what do you do and who are you?
Well, Alicia, I would like to thank you so very much, and thank also our audience, for this opportunity to really bring on into the light the work that we do. As you already mentioned, I'm Salifu Nguyamsa Bishop. I own Loving Pet Hospital, located in Maryland, Baltimore, and I work there as a medical director and chief of surgery. At Loving Pet Hospital, we provide small animal preventative care, including wellness, preventative care, sickness management. We do not do hospitalization, but we will stabilize urgent cases. We do also surgery as needed and imaging, including X-ray and ultrasound. So again, you mentioned it. We, as an entrepreneur, we cannot stop, right? Creating, innovating. Beside that, I founded a nonprofit organization called Global Mission Incorporated here in the United States with a local focus on youth education as well as health in Appalachian line. So we also intend to provide health overseas with health missions a few times a year with a group of our local nurses. Just go there and see what's happening and support what the work that they do. If they have any practices that is, in a good standard, we'll encourage that. And if there is something that can be taught and share with them so that they can take it and hopefully start performing by themselves, that's where we talk about sustainability. In addition to that, obviously, Global Vision is again another international firm that is incorporated in the United States, but with subsidiaries in some African country. But there we will do renewable energy, where we take municipal waste and turn it into energy, as well as organic fertilizer for agricultural activity. So just to name those three organizations, I'm just so blessed to be, one of your cohorts. During Goldman Sachs class, I did actually learn a lot from you. So thank you for what you do and who you are.
Oh, thank you. I feel so honored. You're a big deal. Oh my God. So let me ask you, you wear so many hats. You also have a beautiful family. So tell me, where does your inspiration come from? Like, how do you continuously go and go and go?
Well, when you look back how we started the entrepreneurship, you realize that there's no way that you can do this without the help of your community. So being, born as an orphan and vulnerable child, where again, my breakfast was never a guarantee, and so where my lunch was based on hope, I rely on my community. I mean, family members and uncles, aunties, that really supported me at that time and helped me, nourish me. So growing up, I had actually a big focus on the family. So that's actually our first foundation. That's where we get the love and the protection. So there's no reason not to have that mindset growing up, knowing that your community is actually has your back, and we should always, whatever we do in life, think of where we started, with whom we get supported from, and make sure that we give back. So to answer your question, I get a lot of inspiration just around me, seeing other youth that are going through the same path that I went through, when I was in my tender age. And the only thing that, you have to do is to give back and support. Alicia, when you are blessed, it becomes mandatory to support
Amen.
others. Yes.
You're right. You're right. So in that same vein, if there's someone out there that is like, I'm really passionate about that non-for-profit, that mission, that vision, how are they able to give of their time, to give of their resources to support you?
Well, our headquarters is here in Baltimore, and our address is 6057 Falls Road, and we will answer all your call at 443-275-7253. And be sure to ask to talk to Bishop, right? Make sure that, when you call and you want to really be part of this noble mission, ask to talk to Bishop. I will make sure that we get back to you in, my earliest convenience so that we can be part of this big vision.
Yes, yes. And then one thing I do want to highlight, the start of your business. So you didn't start in a brick and mortar for your practice, right?
No. Well, and again, that's the spirit of the entrepreneurship, right? And we started, obviously, I have to give a little bit of the background. Me as a veterinarian, I'm a foreign graduate, Alicia. Went to vet school in West Africa, in the country called Senegal. So graduated in 2007, then moved in the United States the same year. As a foreign graduate, I had actually to go through the license transfer program. That took me additional 4 years. At the time, it felt like I went to vet school twice, but it pays off. It pays off, and I'm just so thankful and grateful. You really just need to know that you want to start somewhere. Start small and slow. And just as we started doing a mobile vet services, we would provide up to 65%, close to 7% of the vet services that pet owner will go to a stationary hospital and receive. So starting with mobile vet services, we had a lower overhead. And then from there, obviously, with more cash flow that we generated, we were in need of the place where we can perform surgery, accommodate dental surgery procedures. And that's how, from the mobile, we had a stationary hospital and now actually expanding to an urgent care center. And we have also a mobile van grooming. So just one-stop shop type of idea, in a healthcare for animals and for people too, because we care about you and your loved one.
So I am so glad to hear that for the small businesses out there that are like, oh my God, it's not happening fast enough. I'm not growing at that rapid pace. I want to be here. You said start slow, steady. You're going to take it one step at a time, right?
Absolutely. When it comes to business, I look at the business this way. It's actually the sum of our mistakes, right? We got to make mistakes to learn. So business for me is something that I agree. We have to go to business school, but the true and real business school is starting a business.
Yes.
And be really, resilient, knowing that that resiliency would take you to the next step, if not higher.
That's right. Yeah. Thank you so much for that. I know your time is precious. So just to wrap up, can you give us your favorite quote or some type of word or affirmation that you use to keep going?
Well, when I wake up in the morning, Alicia, the first thing that comes to my mind is as follows. Be true to yourself. Be always hopeful. Do not lose hope. When we lose hope, we have lost everything. So it may not happen in today or tomorrow, but it's a matter of time. So don't give up.
Amen. I love it. I love it. I don't know if you guys can see it, but that's what my chat is basically saying. There's hope. We're still living. There's hope. So
There
we
you go.
connected.
We do connect it. We do
Well, thank
connect.
you so much for your time. I really appreciate you, and it's nice chatting with you.
Lovely having you too, and have a great evening.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.